Welcome everybody to this week's Oneg Shabbat. It's important to note that we changed the clock last week. If you noticed, it's getting darker much earlier than in the past. So Shabbat begins about 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. So make sure that you have that in mind. Shabbat will begin 4:30 p.m. as the sun starts to set Friday afternoon, and will come out about 5 o'clock Saturday evening as the night comes in as well. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashares, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech, Malachei Amlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashares, Malachei Elyon, Mihi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem L'Shalom Malachei HaShalom Malachei Elyon. Mihi Melech Malchei Amlochim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. In this week's Parsha, Parshas Vayera, we read the famous story about Abraham and Sarah, Avram and Sarah, how they've lived many years in their life without a child. And then they're visited by three special guests, three angels. And one of the things the angels do is they go and they tell Avram that they're going to have a child, a boy in a year from now. And Abraham and Sarah originally are a little bit confused. They don't know exactly if they should believe this news from the angels, but ultimately they believe in God. And really one of the highlights is that they both laugh. They laugh at the thought, we're going to have a child, we're so old. Abram was 99 years old, Sarah was 89 years old. We're already, even though people did live much longer back then than they do now, but still they're considerably elderly people, no longer able to have any children. So they laughed. The Hebrew word for laugh is called Yitzchak. And that's where their son's name was Yitzchak, Isaac. The Hebrew name is Yitzchak for laughter, because when you realize that really God controls everything in the world, there's something to laugh about it as well. Not laughing in a mocking way, but laughing in a disbelief, and really understanding that really sometimes we think we control everything, and sometimes we have to laugh at ourselves when we think we control things. Really it's God who controls everything as well. Hodi likras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela hodi likras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela shamor v'zachar b'dibur echad ishmiyahanu kelam yuchad Hashem echad u'shmo echad Hashemo tiferes v'lesila l'chad hodi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela yamin u'smal tifroti Yes Hashem nahariti al yad ben yishai beis halach migarva el nafshi Allah Chad hodi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Bawi v'shalom ataretz bala Gamirina u'v'sahala Toichem unei am segula Bawi kala L'chad hodi likras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Another important theme is Abraham's reception of these three guests, these three angels that came. You see, when they approached Abraham, Abraham was known for his Hachnasas Orchim, which means inviting guests. He had an open house to all coming along the way. And three people came to him who, in Abraham's mind, were simple idol worshippers, certainly did not have any belief in God or faith in God, the one that he believed in at least. Yet he took them into their house, and he gave them food and to drink and made them feel comfortable. And we learn that even Abraham was speaking to God himself, and he interrupted the conversation in order to help these three strangers out. And we learn from here that yes, the importance of helping others in our life could be even more important than speaking to God. But ultimately God created all men in his image, so helping another person out is also, in a sense, showing honor and praise to God, to Hashem. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra liyes nasa b'chefso kol azai melech shemo nikra v'yacharei kechlos hakol levahado yimloch nahoda v'ayavu hovevu yiyeh b'sifara b'yahado avkid ruchi Yesishan v'yahira v'yimruchi geviyasi ado shem li v'lo ira. Everyone have a happy and healthy Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.